If Non Illumination villains charged for their crime. Phase 3 edition. Hans was hired Sid from the first film trying to attack Bolt and his gangs because Hans is a dentist appointment serial killer at the courtroom. So let's charge them quickly.
I've been searching my whole life to find my own place. And maybe it's... I was gonna say... Love is an old... Given her order
to destroy us all!
Do not question the... left me in charge. I will not hesitate to protect and treason. I was 13. I figured after we'd married, I'd have to stage a little accident for Elle. All that's left now is to kill it. I already have.
Hans create his giant scheme to become a psycho pet doctor. Plus he pretend himself as a good guy. But right now Hans was revealed his true color, except they kills many people, animals, and doctors in the hospital. He already caused to summon people and animals become mass enslavement, match mixing and fraud. He's gonna deserve a $1 million to sentence this mastermind crime in a hefty amount of crime to communicate. This time, Hans will sentence him into the death penalty, false imprisonment, and attempted murder with this psychopath. According to his backstory, Hans was killed Flynn, a friendly doctor, who stabbed by a syringe deadly needle and he passed away. Hans Twist is a serial killer doctor who did some lots of nasty things to him because he already frame up the humans and children are tortured.
It's okay, boy. Come here.
That is totally unrealistic.
I totally agree, Rhino. Hans deserves to get himself in jail when he's never coming back.
Take that, tree! Eat my foot! Tasty! Yum, yum, yum.
So basically, Death is just doing his job on Mighty Eagle Express Company, but he wasn't evil enough. In the world of Zootopia, Mighty Eagle Express has been shut down when he's going to look after to his daughter Bianca. Recently, that's just his business. Just let him to do this Volf job done, and we will be appreciated.
More bad news in this city gripped by fear. A caribou is in critical condition, the victim of a mauling by a savage polar bear. This, the 27th such attack, comes just one animals.
Meanwhile, a peace rally organized by pop star Gazelle was marred by protest.
Go back to the forest, predator!
I'm from the savannah!
Zootopia is a unique place. It's a crazy, beautiful, diverse city where we celebrate our differences. This is not the Zootopia.
Death creates a biggest chaos in Zootopia. He experiment to make a deadly virus across the city. Plus he a genocide business rather than doing his job. That's a domestic violence behavior, terrorism, and trespassing. I will sentence Death to make his angry mob for vanished all animal in savannah and brainwashing everyone from month in prison.
Corre, corre, gatito. It's intoxicating. Or your past deaths, as I like to call them. Witness all of them. It's frivolous and but laughs in the face of death, right? But you're not laughing now. Death. I don't mean it metaphorically or rhetorically or poetically or theoretically or in any other fancy way. I'm death, straight up. I find the very idea of 9 lives absurd. And you didn't. Why don't I do us both a favor and take this last one now? Shh, don't tell. Firing makes it more fun for me.
So, Death was a bounty hunter than a businessman. Weirdly, he did his job. The one that Mighty Eagle Express were closed recently. But we can't see Nick Wilde on screen in the video. This monster who tried to defend her daughter who want to marry Nick Wilde in the film. I had a feeling. This villain reminds me of Henry J. Waternoose from Monsters Inc. I will feature Animated Courtroom to this video. So Animated Courtroom, can you explain Waternoose crime when you compare to Death from the film is? How can Waternoose charged for his crime like the one to see on video? I hope you're doing great on that.
Well, he really would do anything, because he was totally on board with Randall's new inventions and scheme to take over the Scream Energy business.
Now, what crime to Waternoose in the movie? He does some lot of things to his sentences from your channel. Can you tell me to compare Waternoose and Death in each similar crime?
Which means Waternoose also gets sentenced for a lot of the crimes we just sentenced for Randall, starting off with this attempted murder in the Himalayas. But not only that, he probably facilitated the entire Screamo 3000 device, which he would also be held responsible for the kidnapping and torture of Wazowski. And the same for the child abduction and torture.
Thank you, Animated Courtroom. Death was confirmed did the same as Henry J. Waternoose from Monsters Inc. When you compare of those to businessman, they both have similar motivation in the film. If you want to go onto his crime video, go link him in the channel that he does some lot of fun crime compared to mine one in the channel. So here's a long short. Death actually created the virus we saw earlier. Second, he appeared in the third Wild film that he hired the main antagonist, Scratazone leader, or Scrat-Tay just like Randall. Third, he recorded to message from Louis in the post-credit scene from Wild 4, so he deserves like similar to Waternoose he did.
Concentrate.
So you need somebody special. Someone you want to make really happy.
Hello there, Cream. It's so nice to see you.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day.
I have something I think you'll really like.
Blaze seems to be like an aunt you know. She actually did kill the neighbor in the house, but that kinda sus though. Let's just say that I'll never sentence Blaze to a month in prison while she's in luck for now.
So Valentine's Day is for happy people in love, and you're not happy or in love, so I made a list of all the people you'd be great with.
You made a shipping chart about me.
Isn't this helpful?
Silver. Do I even know that guy? Sonic. Cream, this is awfully nice of you, but I don't really celebrate this holiday.
Why not?
Well, Cream wrote some very special. Expect Blaze could wrote her own note to bring back Scourge, Zavok, and Metal Sonic to destroy Sonic and his family. That his sneaky behavior. Blaze you such an crazy cat criminal.
It's just like any other day to me. What makes this day so much different than yesterday or tomorrow?
You're just saying that because you haven't had a good one yet. I can't take it anymore! Don't you know that was invented by the government to get sad saps like you to waste your money on useless junk you're never going to use? It's all a lie!
Anyways, I appreciate the gesture, but it's not necessary.
Oh, come on!
Jeez.
What are you doing?
You seem to be taking your time.
You're weak. Pathetic.
Look at me, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I run
I almost feel guilty.
That's cool! Huh? Huh? Huh?
I've been sitting here in your brain for all throwing away your aunt. We were the best. That the bone.
Only one I trusted to be Newsom.
Fine. I just hope we live and don't regret it in the end of the day.
You look so cute! You want to put down that camera already?
I know a couple of guys who would pay a fortune for this. I have copies in the cloud. Tomboy.
Any other suggestions?
Well, what do you think?
Did you get those ugly clothes from the children's section?
Well, it's so much better than those ordinary shoddy clothes you flaunt so much.
Huh? Let me tell you something, little princess.
Oh no, here we go again.
No matter how much you grow up and people fill your head with flattery, you'll always look like a little girl next to me.
Oh, are we talking about bodies now? I wonder what will fall off first. Your wings, your legs, huge balls of fat.
Next time I better invite Cream.
Little princess.
Call me princess again and I'll burn your wings!
Now, I want you to go all out. Use everything you've learned against me.
I highly doubt that.
You're looking the wrong way!